What's up in the world? What's going on? Let it build up a little bit. Who's out here in the world? What's going on? Where you guys watching from? What's up? What's up? What's up? Cruising. Where you guys at? What's going on? Thought I'd start a little earlier tonight. Try to see if it's a better time. 5 o'clock. See if everybody working. Is anybody watching the tube? Where you watching from? What's up? On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad vibrating is the phone or the stream? What's up? What's up? Comment down below if you watching, if you in here, where you at? What you got going on? Where you watching from? Man, I'm bored today. What's up? What's going on in the world? Yup, it's live. What's up? Pensacola, what's going on? Headed to Indiana. How bad? The scale of 1 to 10 is the stream for vibration. It seems like it's, to me, is crazy blurry. On an oversized load out to Indiana. Cool, cool. Just scrolling YouTube. That's cool, man. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. It looked like it was bouncing around too much, like maybe that was showing into the camera. You guys, what's the weather in Pensacola? It's getting colder up here up north. Yep, yep. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on in the trucking world? Who's scrolling the tube? 90 in Dallas, 46 today. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's what I was in Tennessee last night, and it was well, I'm in Tennessee now, but or, I mean Bama, but it was like 75 last night. Today it's 45. I'm in Tennessee. That's what it was this morning when I picked up. It was short sleeve weather, And picture is fine. Appreciate it. The now it's hoodie weather for sure. Supposed to be in the 20s up in Indiana, I think, is what somebody told me. What am I hauling? Fiberglass tanks. What do you have for a truck? I got a few trucks. This one that I'm driving right now is a F250, a loaner. Since the Ram I bought, the motor went down in it. I had a Ram 5500. I bought it, didn't make it one load, and the motor blew up. So I got this little F250 as a loaner, and I'm either gonna buy another Ram 55 or a Peterbilt. Go back to heavy haul. Not sure yet. But we're hauling. They're like 11-foot diameter cylinder fiberglass water tanks going out to a farm. So they're like 11 wide and 11 tall on the trailer. Sunny 70 day to day in Pensacola. That's what's up. Back home it's like 80 degrees, South Florida. I need to get my ass going that way for sure. Texas, what's going on in Dallas? How long have I been driving? Almost 10 years. Probably right at 10 years. On and off. I was off the road for like 3 years. Running the fleet, working from home. Yeah, it is February, so it is cold. What's going on to the other 20 of y'all that are watching? Where you guys watching from? Back in Nashville again, Tennessee. I had a stream yesterday and the day before, and I guess they really don't like you listening to music because they turned my stream off for copyright infringement. Can't win. Yep, yep, yep. What's up? What's up? Where are we watching from? What we doing? How's your mom and them? Oi! It's rough ass road, man. I need to fix this shit. What's up? What's up? What's up? Do I prefer the smaller trucks? I guess it kind of depends on what you're doing. Um, there's pros and cons to both. Big trucks are way more comfortable, obviously, if you've got a studio sleeper. Um, they're way more comfortable to drive, being air ride. Um, they there's a lot of benefits to them, especially if you got an APU, being able to stand up at night, stretch out, whatever, or stand up when you're done. Um, the range of the fuel tanks of how far you can go. I mean, you can get a 100-gallon tank on a small truck. This truck doesn't have that. The one thing I do like about hot shot trucks is if you want to go grab a steak from Texas Roadhouse or something, you can pull up in there pretty easily and not have to really worry about it like when you do with semis or with wide loads, oversized loads. Um, shit like that. So, and you can drive a little bit faster overall consistent speed with a hot shot, obviously, than you can a semi. Fuel mileage pretty much the same. If you're driving a new semi versus one of these trucks, you're gonna get 8 to 10. At least that's what our Cascadias and Freightliners were getting. Um, obviously, as far as the older trucks go, they're not gonna get the fuel mileage, but they sure do look cool. And you don't have to deal with the breakdowns of the emission systems and all that BS. And you got paper logs. I mean, there's benefits to that also. Yeah, play by the YouTube rules for sure. Haven't focused enough on YouTube to know what they are though, so I guess I'm still figuring that part out. Yippee, traffic. So exciting. It sure will be a hell of a lot more fun with music, that's for sure. I see all these guys going live driving. I don't know what the hell they're sitting there talking about all day. Seems to me it would get boring. I guess I gotta watch them. I don't really sit and watch them long enough. Time for a haircut. Feeling like Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for sure. Hurry up and get stuck in the traffic. Do you make dollar for dollar hot shot? I don't know. It depends on what you're hauling. I mean, if I'm doing a flatbed or a step deck with a semi, I can make the same money with a hot shot. And honestly, do it a little bit quicker. You're gonna probably drive more miles because you're gonna get lesser rate per mile, a little bit, not much, but a few cents, which increases to more miles driven. Um, but like obviously, you can't compare it to specialized or hazmat or heavy haul or anything like that. Obviously, that's going to make more on less miles because it's going to get paid higher rate per mile, higher revenue, higher gross, the whole 9 yards, which equals more profit or can equal more profit. Doesn't mean that it will. It also depends on how you're set up uh, financially. If your expenses cost way too much for the equipment monthly, then the profit, then it probably evens out because your expenses are going to be much lower to buy a hot shot truck and trailer or a conventional semi and trailer versus buying like a heavy haul or whatever. But yeah, guys are out here doing 7, 8, 9, $10,000 a week. I think this last week I did 6,500 on like 20. I don't know. I'm gonna do a video on it. It was like 20 some hundred miles with probably about 3K ish in expenses. So it's about a $3,500 a week in your pocket. People wonder why I'm driving. Why would I be driving? Because that kind of money, obviously. What's going on in the YouTube world? What's going on in the tube? Where you guys watching from? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is part of it though. If you can't stand this shit, this is what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it mo freaking is. I'm telling you, 360 miles can take you all damn day. Is it hard to start hot shot driving? No, it's not. Grab a truck and lease onto somebody. Do not start your own authority or your own company. Just grab a truck, grab a trailer, and go lease on with somebody. Learn the ropes. We lease on drivers all the time. Get your CDL though. You can start doing non-CDL hotshot just to kind of learn the market, learn the concept, things like that. But definitely get your CDL. It's definitely worth it if you are cool with being away from home. If you've never been anywhere, you can see the country. That's one of the actual biggest reasons why I got in it back 10 years ago was I wanted to see the country and I got paid to do it and the money was cool. So that's why I jumped in. But no, it's not hard to get started. Just you need a decent, reliable truck. Don't overpay for it. Right now is the time to buy equipment and jump in because equipment's down. The cost of equipment is down, I should say. You definitely need a mentor. You definitely need to lease on with somebody who can help guide you through the process or whatever. It don't have to be me. It could be anybody. DOT bother. Hell yeah, DOT bothers you in a hot shot. You start doing hot shot, you put a big ass target on your back. I think since I've been doing this, when I started my company back in like 14, 15, we've had like 400 inspections. Now we've had a shit ton of drivers, but um, yeah, over 400 inspections. And I was in a conference with a guy a while back. It was about a year ago, and he had just as many trucks, or he had more trucks than me actually, but all semi trucks, dry vans. He had like 50 trucks at the time. I had about 20 trucks, and all owner operators, and over half of them hot shots. But the majority of our company's always been hot shots. But anyway, we were looking at the conference was a DOT conference with a DOT officer, and he was looking up our safety scores, and he had like 100 inspections or something like that total in the same. We started our companies in the same year in 2015, and I had almost 400 inspections. And he was like, "What the hell? Why so many inspections?" And we were comparing safety scores, how his company was safer and he had more trucks. And I said, "Yeah, but you've got dry vans, I've got hot shots, and look at the number of inspections it averages out." It's a little rough sleeping in the back of a typical 550. I mean, it depends. You can get a sleeper for them. I mean, there was a guy on Hot Shot Trucking Facebook group. He just bought a sick ass 5500 with the sleeper and a 53-foot step deck to pull behind it, and you'd be super comfy. I have the passenger seat out and the back seats out right now, and this one going front to back instead of being in the back. Because in the back you don't have as much room unless you take the door panels out, so you're kind of squished, especially if you're a taller guy. I'm like 5'10", so I ain't got to worry about it. But going from front to back, from the where the glove box would be to the back, if you have that room, you've got more than enough room out. Whoa, that was a pain in the ass. You need CDLA. You don't need it, but to do what I'm doing and do the weights and stuff you do. There's two different types of hot shot: CDL hot shot and non-CDL hot shot. I'm doing CDL hot shot because I don't like to be limited. And if you do non-CDL, you can only carry like 9,000 pounds of material or equipment or whatever, which is pretty limiting. Golly, that's a hole. That's the kind of crap we have to deal with out here. Is those they make us pay if the taxes to drive over these roads, and their roads suck, and they're hard on our equipment too. I'm probably gonna get to drive about another 100 miles. I'm about to park up. Oh yeah, man, this road is rough. What's going on? What's going on in the YouTube world and the interwebs? Anybody else watching? Where you watching from? Ding, 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 ding. Womp womp. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's about that dinner time. All right, guys, I'm gonna slide over to Instagram, TikTok. Thanks for watching. Bouncing out. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling.